Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski on this Thursday morning, back with you as we start the day off. Just kind of a quick word of warning. Be careful on the roads out there this morning. We had some light snow and flurries overnight, but we also had a little blowing snow over the roads yesterday, and each of those has combined to kind of make things a little slick out there in spots out there. And I'll just tell you right now, I slid through an intersection this morning and it caught me off guard. It was pretty much black ice. I did not see it until I got to it, and it caught me off guard. And thankfully, there was no traffic around because, like I said, I slid right through a four-way intersection as I came to a stop. Well, let's take a look at today. Now, there are still some flurries, some light snow lingering in here this morning. I know Futurecast isn't showing much, but there is a little bit this morning. Let me erase that real quick here. A lot of cloud cover around as well. A little bit of clearing off to the east. We'll see some partial clearing as the day goes on. Winds that are pretty light this morning for most of us will pick up a little bit as the day goes on. West and southwesterly direction later today. That'll help to warm things up a little bit. Then more clouds will come through from the northwest overnight as a quick little clipper system brings some light snow or flurries. I also want to point out the winds, and I'll even back this up here in just a little bit once I move through the night. The winds are going to get strong overnight tonight, and those winds are going to keep us on the warmer side of things. So there it is right there, making its way through, but I want to back this up to the early evening. So there's that round of light snow there, or flurries, maybe some minimal accumulation. And look at the winds out of the west. We're talking about winds sustained 15 to 25 gusts, at times over 35 miles per hour. That's just as strong, if not stronger, than what we had yesterday. So blowing snow could be a problem. We saw this as a bit of an issue in spots yesterday. So blowing snow might cause some snow to blow, and then we're talking about the snow that's already on the ground. Some of that snow may blow over some of the roads just a little bit out there, especially the north-south roads, since it'll be a westerly wind. So if you're driving on north-south roads, be very careful because some blowing snow over those roads could make things a little slick, especially because temperatures are only going to be dropping upper 20s and lower 30s for most of us, and with those temperatures staying closer to the freezing mark in some places, some of that moisture, that snow that blows over the roads might melt and then refreeze. So there could be some icy or slick spots overnight. Those winds will be strong. By Friday morning, most of the snow's gone, but I wouldn't rule out maybe a couple of lingering flurries here and there. We'll get some partial clearing tomorrow. The winds still brisk out of the west and northwest. Those will gradually die down through the day on Friday. Partly cloudy skies, and then becoming mostly cloudy at the end of the day. And then here comes our next round of clouds and eventually snow. This is Friday night. Friday evening through midnight into Saturday morning. So snow moving into northern Nebraska. Notice most of us not seeing much out of this right here. South and southeasterly winds will stay a little breezy overnight. And there's going to be a cold front right here near the South Dakota border. That front sinks southward. It'll make its way to about Interstate 80 by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We have an area of low pressure right in here. An associated front right in here. And winds out of the northeast are going to become blustery behind that front. The snow lingers into Saturday morning across northern Nebraska. Meanwhile, farther south, still not much. Farther south, that continues through the day. Saturday, we just have a slight chance of snow in the Tri-Cities. Brisk north and northeast winds. One that will cause blowing snow in northern Nebraska, and two, it's going to draw in colder air as that Arctic air seeps southward. Basically, the front that's coming through here Saturday, that cold front, currently, at the time of this recording, is sitting in the Northwest Territory and the Yukon Territory of Canada. That cold air is coming straight out of Canada. So that cold air is going to seep south into our area Saturday night into Sunday morning. Maybe still a little snow out here to the west, and I'm even going to keep a small chance of snow even going into the second half of the weekend. So again, the next couple of days, not much snow. I'll back this up here. You see just minimal amounts of snow the next few days. But then Friday night into Saturday morning, and even maybe Saturday afternoon, snow could be a little heavier across northern Nebraska. We could be looking at 6, 8, 10, maybe up to 12 inches of snowfall out of this system in northern portions of Nebraska. Not much farther south. We'll have to watch these areas here for maybe an inch or two of snow. There is the potential for that out west. But Tri-Cities, our amounts should be fairly minimal. We do have a winter storm watch that's in place across northern Nebraska starting at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, and that will continue until 6 o'clock Saturday evening. That includes eastern Cherry County, Brown, Rock, Kippaha, Boyd, Holt County, Antelope County, Knox County, Pierce County, Cedar, Wayne County, Dakota Dixon, and Thurston County. Yes, I know my Nebraska counties. Yes, you can see northern Nebraska, though, that winter storm watch. Eventually, this will become either a winter storm warning or winter weather advisory. I could see a few of these extra counties here farther south put into a winter weather advisory with this thing coming up here. So keep an eye on that. But again, I do expect the heavier amounts of snow to be in northern Nebraska, and we'll be seeing minimal impacts farther south. Well, temperatures later on today, better than yesterday, upper 30s or upper 20s, lower 30s for highs. Wouldn't rule out some mid 30s for a few spots in the afternoon hours if there's enough sunshine. Tonight, not very cold out there, mid to upper 20s and lower 30s, and in fact, some places the temperature may actually rise after the evening hours with that wind getting strong tonight. Tomorrow's high is probably the best we're going to do for at least a week. Mid to upper 30s. And maybe some lower 40s. Tomorrow night, beginning to get colder, teens and 20s for lows. And Saturday, a cold day, teens and 20s for highs. Maybe some low 30s in the southeast. The really cold air is going to seep southward, though, Saturday night into Sunday morning as we drop back near or below zero. So again, 2 time periods with windier conditions. One of those is overnight tonight. The next is going to be on Saturday. Minimal snow early this morning, and then tonight, flurries, light snow, and then light snow possible Saturday. We'll keep small chances of snow in the forecast for Sunday and Monday, but the bigger story could be the very cold air on the way. Single digits in lower teens for highs, lows below zero, wind chills in the teens and 20s below. We'll see some slight improvement by the middle of next week. And I'm going to skip that graphic and go to the 10-day forecast real quick here, as we could see those temperatures maybe get back closer to the freezing point by the end of next week or that following weekend. I know it's taking a while for this graphic to load. I apologize for that. There it is. So temperatures recover a little bit late next week. I want to thank you all for watching on this Thursday morning. I'll see you all again on Friday morning with all the latest. Until then, take care. God bless. Bye.